Hey, what's going down? It's your boy Larry Fly again. I'm in the building. Um, this is another headline that's been going on in El Paso County. Um, so I had to take this screenshot because this was quite interesting to me. So this cop, there were three of them, pulled the car over. Uh, they told the driver that they smelled marijuana. They wanted him to get out. You know, they pretty much beat this man up. Okay. Um, but this picture here was interesting to me because the smile on his face, um, the smile on his face, um, why? Like what? Like, um, it's 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 disgusting. Um, the smile that he has on his face. He's posing, and the other one's posed too. Um, but this guy's excited. He's happy. He's um, he can't he looks like he can't wait to do it again. Um, and the sad thing about it is, I'm sure these police officers are going to, police are gonna uh, investigate themselves, and they'll be back on the streets doing the same thing again. So the reason why this was important to me, because once again, it happened in El Paso County. But secondly, I had a conversation with a young man by the name of Malik, and real young dude, but we had some real good conversation, and we were talking about um, how what to do, if you're pulled over. We were talking about things like trying our best not to get pulled over. What are we gonna do if we knew we didn't do anything wrong, but we're being told to step out the car for whatever reason? So we actually talked about a lot of these things so that this type of thing doesn't happen. Um, because although things like this has been going on all over the country, and maybe even here too. The crazy thing is that before, these things like this weren't happening before. Now, people want to talk about police reform and things like that, but you can't reform this. Like, do you see this man's face? I mean, do you think that's something that can be reformed? There's no, other than having people like that not have a job. You are not going to reform this. You know, do you think this is his first time doing something like this? Probably not. Um, and if you keep getting away with it, you get comfortable, you get content, and you start doing it all the time. Um, now, don't get me wrong. I understand that being a police officer, it's a hard job. It is a hard job. I won't even hold you. It's a hard job. You're forced to make decisions at a fast pace. You're forced to um, rely on dispatch, making sure they're making the right decisions. It- you know, but in the job like this, everybody has to do their job. Everybody has to be good. You know, um, why a group of people would do something like this, and then none of them say, "Hey, well, hold on a second. You know, let's not, maybe there's another way. We don't have to do it like this." Um, but when a group of people just join in and do things like this, it's scary because this can be you, this can be me easily. You know, um, I have sons that this can happen to, and I talk to my sons and I tell them, like, look, you got to be careful when you're with these guys. Don't put yourself in a position to ever have to deal with these men or women, and try your best, because it can mean life or death. um, but this is when I saw this come across social media, I had to talk about it because you know things happen, and but this guy's excited about it. And the guy that they beat up, I believe was a vet. Um, he, they show pictures of him in the hospital, and I mean, they jacked him up. Um, and was it necessary? I don't feel like it was. This is definitely sad that it happened, and it's even more sad that this cop gets to smile and pose and uh, take pictures, and then gets to keep his job and go out there and do it again. He's in your neighborhood. He might be in my neighborhood, patrolling. Um, you know, and that's the scary thing about it. Um, I would say that police reform is not going to help with this person's mentality. Now, the other police officers, they posed as well. I didn't see smiles on their face, but I saw, like, he's not even just grinning. He is happy. He's excited, and he's probably watching the video over and over again, and showing his buddies like, "Oh, this is what I did, and this is what we did," and things like that. Um, how is this any different than Elijah McClain and the people that were fired for posing and making fun um, of him? They did it after the fact. This guy's doing it while the guy's still bloody. The guy hasn't even got medical attention yet, and this guy is this happy and excited. He can't wait to do it again. You know, and I always say, if you watch any of my videos, there are good cops out there. This clearly isn't one, and the men that were with him clearly wasn't good cops as well. And the sad thing about being a police officer is that the good ones always take the short end of the stick for the bad ones. Like, you got a good officer out there. He wants to he or she wants to be a police officer for the right reasons, and then things like George Floyd happens. Things like the Breonna Taylor thing happens. Things happen, and then the good cops, or people that want to be good cops, people that could make a difference, don't join the police force, or they don't want to, or they leave the police force because of the things that's going on, because um, cops like this and other cops. I believe that cops, I believe they have a hard job. Um, I am not against cops. I'm not against law enforcement. I am against people like this guy right here, um, who would hurt somebody, and and smile about it, like it's something to be taken as a joke. And the sad thing again is the police officers are going to investigate themselves, and they're going to say, "Hey, nothing false here. Everything's good here. There's nothing, nothing happened here." And that's messed up. Um, that it's like that. Um, but hopefully, this the man that they beat up um, has a lawyer, and something can be done, because this right here is disgusting. And if you're seeing this, then you should be disgusted too. When this aired, and I saw this, and I'm like, why is he smiling? Like what what prompts this person to smile like that? Why is this funny? Like, why is his chief not have him in the office and say, "Hey, this picture right here, uh, what's uh what's wrong with your face? Like, what's wrong with this picture? Why are you smiling like this?" Like, I get it. You have to, police officers, things happen. They have to take evidence and take pictures and things like that, which that's what this is. They're taking pictures of their clothing, of the struggle they had. But what's the smile for? Why is this not a serious situation for you, for this man? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna look some more into this, and into this incident, and I'm gonna do a part two on this, because this is disgusting. And we'll see what happens. But again, it's your boy Larry Fly. I'm in the building, y'all, and be safe out there. Peace.